Good evening, and welcome to the Daily Voice, presented by VNN. Bringing you today's top 5 Canadian news stories on July 29, 2025. Let's get started. Ontario Premier Doug Ford is calling on Ottawa to strike back against Washington's aggressive trade tactics. With US President Donald Trump threatening 35% tariffs on Canadian goods by August 1st, Ford says Canada should retaliate with a 50% levy on American steel and aluminum. Speaking from Queen's Park, he warned that if Trump targets Canada's metals sector again, we must respond dollar for dollar and tariff for tariff. Ford's call comes amid fears that Trump may escalate his protectionist stance unless a new Canada-US trade deal is signed this week. He also emphasized that Canada's $359 billion in US purchases makes it a uniquely valuable partner, far more than Japan or the EU. Shocking new numbers from the Canada Border Services Agency reveal that nearly 600 criminal foreign nationals are missing after dodging deportation orders. Of the 1,635 individuals ordered out for criminal convictions, 599 have vanished, including over 400 with serious charges like sexual assault. Some have been evading authorities for years. Critics say it exposes a failure in enforcement and political will. Conservative MP Michelle Rempel-Garner slammed the government's inaction, while legal experts urged stronger use of Canada's immigration laws. Prime Minister Mark Carney has confirmed what many feared. The Canada-US trade talks have reached crunch time. With Trump's August 1st deadline looming, Carney says the negotiations are in an intense phase, and Canada is fighting to protect national interests. Speaking from Prince Edward Island, he emphasized that fair terms are essential as talks cover everything from tariffs to digital services. Trump's threats include 35% tariffs on Canadian goods and a 50% hit to steel, aluminum, and possibly copper. With key sectors like energy, dairy, and digital trade on the line, Carney says Canada won't sign just any deal, only one that respects its economic sovereignty. Canada is speaking out forcefully against Hong Kong's latest crackdown on pro-democracy activists, calling it a clear case of transnational repression. Hong Kong police have issued global arrest warrants for 19 overseas activists, including Canadians, and are offering bounties of up to $127,000. Authorities accuse the group, called Hong Kong Parliament, of trying to organize an unauthorized global vote and draft a new constitution. Canada's government called the move a violation of national sovereignty and warned that coordinated online campaigns are being used to intimidate Chinese-speaking communities here. Ontario's failure to meet its housing goals is now threatening affordability across Canada. The latest CMHC data shows housing starts in Ontario have dropped 25% this year, with only 27,000 homes built so far, far below the 150,000 needed annually. Cities like Guelph and Toronto saw shocking declines, while Ottawa was a rare bright spot. This shortfall not only undermines Premier Doug Ford's goal of building 1.5 million homes by 2031, it also hurts the federal government's plan to double national housing construction by 2035. The rest of Canada made gains, but Ontario's slump cancelled them out. That's having ripple effects, driving up prices, debt, and demand in other provinces. Billions are being spent, but barriers remain. Long permit delays, high fees, and a lack of legal reform for multi-unit homes. That's all for today's top stories. Thank you for joining us on The Daily Voice, presented by VNN. Stay informed, stay engaged, and we'll see you next time.